Okay, so we're up at the tower. I'm actually looking in, so let me get on this side. So I'm up in this area right now on the inside. And I'll spin around, I'll show you the outside in a second. And then I wanted to show you how this tower relates to other towers around the world. So it looks very similar to a lot of other towers. So here's the board. And so this one is right here. And this is called the Skyline Tower. Niagara Falls, Canada, 236 meters. It was built in 1965. And this is Eiffel Tower, 234. So this is just about the height of the Eiffel Tower to the very top. So 234 for the Eiffel Tower, 236 for the one I'm in. And then there's the Space Needle, 184. So the closest one, and then they got all the other towers and radio antennas of the world. I mean, it's kind of cool because you can relate to other towers or radio stations or things that you might have seen. So this is the interior part. Outside is really, really cold. But so this is like the core inner side on the observation deck. I'll take you outside and we'll walk around to the falls and I'll do a 360. Woo, and it's cold out here. So one thing I was going to point out, I don't know if you could, let me see if I can zoom in. This is, okay, water tower. Where are you, water tower? Let's zoom out. Okay, water tower, zoom in. And right there at the base of the water tower, you see a cemetery. My finger's going to obscure it, but there's a cemetery at the base of the water tower, and there is some monuments for the War of 1812. And a lady that fought on the British side, there's a monument to her. So looking into Canada, this is not going to, I hope it's not going to get too dizzy or eye bending, but so this is all Canada. I'm going to walk around kind of fast. I won't pan directly at a right angle because you'll get dizzy. So this is the Ferris wheel we took at night. We took some shots of that, and that was in operation today. And this is, you can really see where you have more stuff on the Canadian side. We ate at this Denny's this morning. That's where we ate. Keep moving. It's really cold. Okay, so there's Rainbow Bridge, and then going over to the U.S. side. So, and then there is, I think they called that the U.S. Falls. There's Rainbow Bridge. That's how we came over. There's customs. So you cross that bridge. It was really backed up earlier, but looks like it's flowing pretty good now. Well, there's the backup. That's everyone trying to get onto the U.S. side. And then there's the hotel that we're staying at right there in the middle of the screen. That's another Howard Johnson's. I really don't recommend staying on the U.S. side. This is called, I think they call this side U.S. Falls. So they call that part U.S. Falls. We took a couple of still pictures on that. There's some mist building up. This island in the middle, there's a bridge right there. I think it's a footbridge. I think that's the bridge we were walking on last night. And there's an island in the middle that splits the falls. Zoom out a bit. So, I said that'd probably be a good shot. So, USA Falls, still looking at the US side, island in the middle, and then this is called. This is the more iconic side of the falls. It is really cold out here. I'm not going to stay out here long. This is the more iconic part of the falls right there that you'll see people taking pictures of in that area. The last video I did, I was standing, or on one of the videos, I was standing right, zoom in as much as I can, right where all those people are. That's pretty much where I was standing, right where the river dumps in. So this is coming from Lake Erie, and it dumps into Lake Ontario. So this is being fed from Lake Erie. It comes down here to the Niagara River, and it goes all the way through here, ends up in Lake Ontario. Oh man, it's cold. I'm gonna be out here much longer. I'm not gonna walk around this whole thing because there's not much more interesting. stuff. I do want to show this on the Canadian side. Here's another good shot of those falls. Like I said, that's the most iconic one that you'll see in pictures and postcards. Even though it's not touristy time, there's a lot of people here. Right in this area that's in the middle of the screen, it's like it's raining because the mist comes up and then the wind blows it back down. So you kind of get pretty wet standing right where those people are. We got wet just standing there. Okay, let me walk around this side a bit. Okay, so now I just want to show you some of the the Canadian side. This is actually not Toronto. I think I might have said Toronto before. This is Niagara Falls, Canada. That's Niagara Falls, USA, and then we're in Niagara Falls, Canada. They just really got it really built up on this side. I can only imagine because this is the more popular side, the more aesthetic side for taking pictures. Things do seem to be a little more affordable on this side too, a little more modernized, catering to international tourism. Then going down, I'm kind of disoriented just a bit, but going down south on the Canadian side, you have Fort Erie. I want to go check out, and then side you have Fort Niagara on the U.S. side. And the French and Indian War, the War of 1812, I've yet to figure out yet. I'm not sure exactly. I think my family's right behind me. So it's a little bit not as cold on this side, but I just did a 360. I walked all the way around. There's where I started with the water tower, and they say that cemetery is haunted. I might want to go check that out. All right, this is Adventure Vin. This is going to be 3 of 3 videos. I'm going to be signing off after this. I probably won't do much more videoing Niagara Falls after this. I wish I had the technique or technological expertise to run them all together, but this is it. I'm going to show you falls one more time, sign off. If you guys ever get out here, I've said this a few times, try to stay on the Canadian side. It's more affordable. Go on hotels.com. You can price compare if you want. A lot more to do. Leave your car at the hotel. Everything's pretty much in walking distance. All right, life's an adventure. Get out there and make your journey a good one.